If I was having arguments with my parents, I could always talk to her about it. She was in my life a lot. My grandmother was a second mother to me, really. She lived in Southwest Detroit, and I spent a great deal of my childhood there. I was her first grandchild, and she had lost a son when he was 12 years old. So to have me finally be born, it was like somewhat getting that son back that she had lost. Just really, really good memories of going there for Christmas, having this great dinner that she would prepare, and then we'd all play Uno afterwards with the whole family. It was just fun times. I didn't see my father's mother that often. She didn't take a whole lot of interest in my life or the life of my siblings. But she would still come over for holidays and things like that. And though when I approached graduation, she gave me the offer of a trip to basically anywhere in the world I wanted. So she took me to Alaska. We went with the tour group, and we took train rides across Alaska, through the Yukon, and then back down. And then we were on a cruise ship for about 4 days. As a kid, I'd go out in the woods and explore things. So it was very much exploring the northern United States that I'd never seen before. It was a fun trip. We spent a couple weeks together. I got to know her because I really didn't know her that well. And she would tell me stories of the family, and there's a pretty deep family legacy on that side of the family that I know very little about. I mean, it's my namesake, and so that was a good opportunity to learn that stuff. I got home, and my mom gave me a long hug, longer than usual. Then, first thing she said, "Your grandmother is dying." And at first, I didn't know what to think. Oh. And that was my reaction to it at first. And it was like stage 4 cancer. She had had it for years. Like she had back pains, and that's where the cancer had started, but we knew she wasn't in good health. We got to the hospital to say goodbye to her, and she was aware enough so we could say our final goodbyes. I can remember one moment in the hospital where we just looked at each other, just looked at her green eyes for, I don't know, it felt like forever. And that would be the last time I'd be able to see her and have her know who I was. And within a couple days, she didn't recognize anybody, and within a couple weeks, she had passed away. My mom was really afraid that she was going to pass away before I got home. And I'm just very, very thankful for the opportunity to. It was hard. The funeral was really, really hard. I was asked to, say some words or something, because, they want to, my mom wanted at least one of me and my siblings to say some words at the funeral, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to get through it. So my sister ended up doing it. I thought maybe at one point why this grandmother and not the other had to pass away, because I was much closer to my mother's mother. And it also came to the realization that my father's mother was the last grandparent I had, because my grandfathers had passed away years ago when I was much younger. I barely knew them. But the opportunity to spend more time with one grandmother and losing the other really taught me that you can't have a good thing happening without a bad thing happening.